Have you ever felt like you're constantly being overlooked, even when you're giving it your all? Do you ever wonder why some people effortlessly attract attention while others struggle in silence? Well, today we're going to unlock 9 powerful psychological strategies deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom. Once you master and apply these techniques, you'll have the ability to amplify your influence and become a central figure wherever you go. Among these strategies, one stands out for its subtlety and impactful strength, a tool that you might already be using without even realizing it. By adopting the Stoic perspective, you not only gain a deeper understanding of human psychology, but also learn to adjust the dynamics of your conversations and interactions in a harmonious way, even those that seem trivial. I'm inviting you with great enthusiasm to stick with me until the end of this journey. Each strategy, each piece of this puzzle complements the next. Leaving any of them out means missing out on the richness and completeness of the overall picture they create together. If you're as passionate about personal development as I am, I urge you to take a moment to turn on notifications and subscribe. This level of commitment is crucial because these strategies are tools for deciphering human behavior and navigating social complexities ethically. These techniques promote conscious influence, allowing you not only to understand the subtleties of the human mind, but also to use this knowledge to navigate your interactions in the world. Are you ready to uncover what's been hiding right in front of your eyes? Imagine for a moment diving into the depths of the human emotional ocean. It's a journey that transcends age and cultural boundaries, delving into the essence of our existence. We live in an era where the emotional landscape is as vast as it is unexplored, and only a minority dare to navigate these waters skillfully, understandingly, and subtly influencing the fabric of our human interactions. This ability, my friends, isn't just about personal growth. It's a transformative tool capable of reshaping the social landscape. Think of emotional mastery as an art form. It's not just an inherent trait, but a dynamic skill that radiates, influencing the threads of our daily interactions. The ability to empathize with others' emotions is a rare gift, a true superpower that allows us to forge bonds of understanding and closeness that are deeper and more enduring. By consciously practicing empathy, we become agents of change, essential pieces on the chessboard of social life. Let's delve further into this journey, exploring the essence of human relationships. By deciphering the mystery of others' emotions, we gain an invaluable skill: foresight. This foresight puts us ahead, offering countless advantages, whether in resolving conflicts, bridging gaps between distant hearts, or fostering an atmosphere of understanding and peace. Emotional mastery isn't just a sign of high emotional intelligence. It's a potent strategy, a path to enriching our lives and the lives of those around us, creating an environment where mutual respect and harmony thrive. The ability to navigate emotional currents not only benefits us individually, but also holds the potential to radically transform our surroundings. Just imagine a world where each of us possesses this refined skill, a world where conflicts dissipate in the light of understanding and empathy, where human connections are fortified by our capacity to deeply comprehend others. This is the essence of emotional mastery, a force that shapes destinies, heals wounds, and bridges divides, transcending the invisible barriers that often keep us apart. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and emotional mastery, we open the doors to a universe of boundless possibilities. Each step we take on this path not only brings us closer to our truest selves, but also empowers us to be agents of change in the world. Emotional mastery is more than just a skill. It's a mission, an invitation for all of us to transform the emotional chaos around us into a symphony of understanding, empathy, and love. So, How about we embark together on this transformative journey? Furthermore, emotional mastery extends beyond the personal realm, becoming essential in effective leadership. Leaders with emotional intelligence can inspire and motivate their teams exceptionally, fostering a culture of collaboration and productivity. The ability to manage emotions, both internally and within group dynamics, reflects a higher level of competence and adaptability. Have you ever considered the strength inherent in maintaining calm, composure, and clarity in situations that would unsettle many others? Picture yourself as the anchor amidst chaos. It's not just a metaphor, but a tangible reality that naturally draws people seeking guidance. By adopting this stance, you elevate yourself to the role of a leader. However, it's crucial to understand that this ability goes beyond merely masking your feelings. It's about comprehending, accepting, and channeling our emotions productively. Epicurus, despite differing from Stoicism, agrees on one crucial point. We cannot control what happens around us, but we have complete autonomy over how we respond to those events. This underscores the importance of mastering our reactions, making us sources of inspiration and confidence. In addition to being a beacon of stability, you gain the power to positively influence the mood of those around you. Picture for a moment calming someone's anger with thoughtful words, or alleviating a friend's sadness with a gesture of affection. You become a harbinger of positivity. However, it's essential to recognize that possessing such an ability is not a trivial matter, but rather a significant responsibility that must be wielded with wisdom and sensitivity. There's a depth to this process that goes beyond mere peacekeeping. Being able to perceive emotional nuances, identify hidden feelings, and respond to them empathetically naturally draws people to you. It's not about manipulation, but about fostering authentic and profound connections with others. Now, I ask you, have you undergone this transformation in your life? Have you seen yourself as someone capable of being a stabilizing force in tumultuous times? If not yet, why not begin practicing this skill today? Remember, personal development is an ongoing journey. By embarking on this path of self-discovery and emotional self-management, you not only enrich your own life, but also become an inspiration to those around you. Each of us holds the potential to be a catalyst for positive change, a genuine emotional leader. So why not take that first step now? By nurturing serenity, empathy, and understanding, you can not only transform your own life, but also positively impact the lives of others. Isn't that remarkable? Let's embark together on this journey of growth and transformation. Have you ever considered that sometimes the greatest act of courage is simply taking a step back? It's true. The ability to recognize when to distance ourselves from situations or individuals is one of the gems of Stoic wisdom, which you might already be practicing without realizing it. Far from being an act of escape or detachment, this decision is actually a powerful assertion of self-respect and acknowledgement of our own value. Choosing to leave the table isn't a spur-of-the-moment decision, but a deliberate choice, stemming from deep reflection on how we value our time and energy. How often do we mistake constant availability for generosity, without realizing that doing so might lead others to take us for granted? Interestingly, always being available and unconditionally agreeing can inadvertently diminish our perceived value. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? By setting clear boundaries and stepping back when necessary, we're not isolating ourselves, but rather demonstrating our self-worth and teaching others how to respect us. But what does this look like in everyday life? It means we shouldn't feel guilty for saying no when it's needed, for prioritizing our own energy recharge over responding to yet another request for help, or for recognizing that certain situations or relationships aren't conducive to our personal growth. This practice of conscious detachment not only prevents emotional and physical exhaustion, but also elevates the level of respect and appreciation we receive from others. Here's the key point. Distancing oneself doesn't imply indifference, but authenticity. It's about making wise and discerning choices about where, when, and how to invest our time and energy. This leads to healthier relationships, where mutual respect and understanding of each other's boundaries thrive. So I encourage you to reflect. Are you implementing this Stoic wisdom in your life? Can you recognize the moments when stepping back is the best course of action to preserve your energy and well-being? Remember, acknowledging and honoring your limits is a crucial step on the journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Let's embark together on this path of learning to say no as comfortably as we say yes, transforming our relationships and becoming more authentic and complete individuals. The self-assurance to step back when necessary signifies authenticity and emotional maturity, fostering more balanced and enduring relationships. Therefore, by embracing the ability to detach with discernment, you not only safeguard your vital energy, but also cultivate more resilient and genuine connections, where appreciation flourishes authentically. Isn't it incredible how the thoughtful application of Stoic strategies can reshape not just our interactions with the world, but also how the world perceives and responds to us? The key, as we've discovered, lies not in manipulation, but in authenticity and integrity. Just imagine the impact you can have by sowing genuine acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. These acts create an invisible network of goodwill, a sort of social capital that not only enriches our lives tangibly, but also positions us as natural leaders, individuals whom others naturally turn to for guidance and inspiration. Now, consider this. What distinguishes an authentic leader from someone merely seeking attention? The answer is simple yet profound. It's the sincerity of your actions and the purity of your intentions. When people sense that you act with genuine generosity, without hidden agendas, they naturally gravitate towards you. This fosters a web of support and admiration that's challenging to replicate through any other means. Conversely, even the slightest hint of manipulation can swiftly erode this web, leaving behind a trail of distrust. So, how can we leverage our influence to truly make a difference? The answer might lie in the ancient art of storytelling. Even before the written word, we communicated through stories. These narratives not only entertained, but also educated, inspired, and motivated action. And that power hasn't diminished, it's evolved. Stories possess the remarkable ability to connect people, transcend barriers, and touch hearts in ways that logical arguments and data often can't. Why do we remember fairy tales or the stories passed down by our elders so vividly? Because stories resonate with us emotionally. They enable us to see the world through another's eyes, to experience their emotions, and most importantly, to learn about ourselves. By mastering the art of persuasive storytelling, you acquire the ability not just to convey information, but also to shape how that information is perceived and interpreted. You become capable of igniting change, inciting action, and influencing thought in a profound and enduring manner. And the most beautiful aspect of it all, you achieve this not through authority, but through connection. So I encourage you to contemplate, what stories do you possess? How can you employ these narratives to inspire, unite, and lead? Remember, each of us harbors a unique story, a distinct voice. And when we wield that voice with authenticity and purpose, the impact we can make knows no bounds. Let's together explore the potency of persuasive storytelling, not merely as a communication tool, but as a conduit to understanding, empathy, and genuine leadership. Epicurus once remarked that it's not the events themselves that trouble people, but their perceptions of them. It all boils down to perspective. By framing your messages within a narrative, you provide a fresh viewpoint for others to contemplate and interpret reality, influencing their responses. The enchantment of storytelling lies in its capacity to captivate listeners, inviting them to immerse themselves in the narrative, eliciting empathy, and ensuring your messages resonate on a personal level. Imagine for a moment that you're leading a dynamic team, each member brimming with potential, yet faced with a project so daunting that even the boldest hesitate. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, strewn with obstacles that will test not only their abilities, but also their resolve. As a leader, you're confronted with a pivotal decision. How do you inspire this team to embrace the challenge with zest and determination? Here, you're presented with a unique chance to transcend charts and projections. You have the ability to shift the project's perception from a daunting task to an exhilarating adventure. And how do you accomplish that? Through the profound power of storytelling. Begin with the tale of a band of pioneers, perhaps not so dissimilar from your own team, who confronted nearly insurmountable challenges. These heroes, armed solely with their bravery and resolve, embarked on a journey fraught with obstacles. Yet instead of faltering, they united, surmounting each hurdle with tenacity and ingenuity. Draw parallels between these pioneers and your team. Demonstrate that, like the protagonists of this story, they too possess the resilience and capability to transform adversity into triumph. Emphasize that while the road may be difficult, the rewards, both tangible and intangible, such as personal development and team cohesion, are immeasurable. Through this narrative, you elevate the project into a noble quest. Your team ceases to be a collection of individuals tackling isolated tasks. They become the protagonists of an epic tale, with each member fulfilling a vital role in achieving a shared objective. Yet, the key to ensuring this narrative deeply resonates with your team lies in authenticity. Contrived or superficial stories can be easily perceived as manipulative. Therefore, when recounting tales of victory, ensure they are genuine and reflect the values and experiences of your team. Authenticity not only strengthens emotional connections, but also reinforces everyone's trust and dedication to the project. By employing authentic stories of resilience, you not only alter the project's perception, you foster an environment where each team member feels indispensable to the mission's success. What was once viewed as a challenge becomes an invigorating opportunity for growth and collective triumph. And at journey's end, the team not only conquers the obstacle, but emerges as the true heroes of their own inspiring narrative. Remember, the potency of stories extends beyond mere entertainment. They possess the ability to unify, inspire, and motivate. By weaving authentic narratives that resonate with your team's reality, you ensure that your message is not only heard, but also felt and lived. And that, unquestionably, epitomizes leading with impact and purpose. As we press forward, let's delve even deeper into fundamental principles of human nature. Principles that, once comprehended and applied, can unlock doors to opportunities and connections previously unimaginable. Prepare to plunge further into this voyage of exploration and growth. Have you ever pondered what truly sets someone apart as a magnetic presence in any environment? It's not merely about appearance or the words spoken. It's something far more profound, something that emanates from within, self-esteem. In a world where external validation is incessantly pursued, we often overlook the inherent strength that arises from prioritizing our own worth above all else. This is the essence of true influential power. Consider this: how frequently do we become entangled in the quest for acknowledgement, neglecting the fact that the most potent source of influence lies in our own perception of ourselves. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius, a luminary of antiquity, reminds us of a fundamental truth. We have power over our minds, not external events. This ancient wisdom reverberates today, serving as a poignant reminder that our resilience isn't derived from external circumstances, but rather from how we opt to respond and interpret those circumstances. But how do we nurture this inner fortitude precisely? How can we become the individual who enters a room and, without uttering a word, commands respect and attention? It all commences with self-esteem. Cultivating a profound sense of self-worth entails comprehending and embracing our inherent value, irrespective of others' judgments or endorsements. This journey toward bolstering self-esteem teaches us to concentrate on what we genuinely control, our minds and our perspectives. By directing our efforts toward fostering positive thoughts and perceptions about ourselves, we commence a transformation not only in how we perceive ourselves, but also in how others perceive us. The self-assurance and authenticity we naturally exude draw others to us, engendering a virtuous cycle of positive influence. Self-esteem thus transcends mere self-assurance. It becomes a potent instrument of influence. When you genuinely esteem yourself, the incessant pursuit of external validation becomes obsolete. You become a paragon of confidence and authenticity, inherently influencing those around you. So I ask you, are you prepared to turn inward and uncover the invaluable power that resides within your own self-esteem? Remember, the journey to becoming a magnetic and influential presence commences with valuing yourself. Cultivate your self-esteem and observe how the world around you begins to shift. It's not an overnight process, but unquestionably, it's one of the most fulfilling journeys you can embark upon. As we embark together on this voyage of self-discovery and personal growth, keep in mind that every stride towards self-empowerment not only elevates your own spirits, but also inspires those around you to do the same. It's a virtuous cycle of positive influence, where true power lies not in external validation, but in the treasure we uncover within ourselves. This is the essence of influential power. The sagacious words of Marcus Aurelius remind us of the significance of seeking internal validation, a genuine nugget of wisdom that empowers us to transcend the ceaseless pursuit of external approval. This perspective isn't just an echo of ancient teachings. It emerges as a pragmatic solution to the challenges we encounter in the modern era, particularly in a hyper-connected context that often inundates us with external influences. Strengthening and discovering inner resilience becomes imperative for navigating the complexities of this contemporary landscape adeptly. By prioritizing the nurturing of our self-esteem, we tread a path that not only solidifies our own essence, but also serves as a beacon of inspiration for those around us. The true hallmark of influence isn't found in dominance, but in leading by example, radiating an authenticity and confidence that positively influence every interaction in our environment. This demeanor doesn't exude arrogance, but reflects a profound acknowledgement of one's own value, resilience, and potential. This journey of self-empowerment initiates a virtuous cycle where, by placing ourselves in the spotlight in our own lives, the world around us, almost miraculously, begins to reflect that respect and consideration. In the pursuit of self-love, it's imperative to recognize that the aim isn't isolation or adopting an egocentric stance, but rather finding a harmonious equilibrium. Reciprocity and self-love emerge from a place of genuine introspection and self-respect. By investing our time and energy in our well-being, education and health, and by establishing healthy boundaries, we signal to the universe our inherent value. This, in turn, alters perceptions around us, prompting others to equally value and prioritize us. While self-empowerment serves as a pivotal pillar of influential power, it's merely one facet of a broader spectrum of psychological and behavioral strategies. As we progress to explore other methodologies, we encounter the transformative potential of active listening, a particularly valuable skill in an era marked by noise and perpetual competition for attention. Mastering the art of truly listening isn't merely an act of kindness. It emerges as a distinctive and effective strategy in a world yearning to be heard. Offering our undivided attention transcends mere politeness. It emerges as a refined tactic for nurturing deeper and more meaningful relationships. Prepare, then, to embark on the next leg of our journey of personal development, where active listening unfolds not only as a route to genuine understanding and connection, but also as a potent means to transform adversity into opportunities for collaboration and mutual growth. In a world seemingly divided, this skill emerges as a beacon of hope, guiding us toward richer interactions and more authentic human connections. The ancient wisdom of Epictetus, advising us to listen more and speak less, strikes a chord in an era dominated by rapid and often superficial communication. The art of active listening, contrary to common belief, transcends mere politeness. It delves into the subtleties of communication, seeking to grasp not only the words but also the emotions and intentions behind them. This enriching practice not only forges bonds of understanding and trust, but also uncovers valuable insights about others, fostering an inclusive environment conducive to dialogue. By committing ourselves to truly listening, we offer a priceless gift, our undivided attention. This act of generosity creates a space where voices are not just heard, but genuinely valued. Furthermore, it nurtures a connected community, where authentic interactions take precedence over surface-level exchanges, and genuine comprehension thrives. Incorporating active listening into our daily interactions transforms us into catalysts for positive change, enhancing our relationships and nurturing deeper, more meaningful discourse. By embracing this approach, we emerge as beacons of trust and respect in a world fraught with distractions. We provide a sanctuary for individuals to express themselves freely, gaining profound insights into their thoughts and desires, and fostering genuine connections. This ability to authentically listen positions us as mentors and pillars of support, endowing us with significant influence in the lives of others. Active listening thus transcends mere kindness. It becomes a potent instrument for cultivating enduring relationships in a world where genuine empathy is a rare commodity. In this context, the concept of scarcity emerges as a potent force. Just as we cherish rare treasures, the same principle applies to our time and attention. By being discerning with our presence and availability, we imbue each interaction with greater significance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that to lead a fulfilling life, we require very little, and that essence resides within us, in how we perceive and value our moments. Scarcity, therefore, is not about withholding ourselves from others, but about recognizing the value of our time and establishing healthy boundaries. This encourages others to regard our time as something precious and worthy of respect. Striking the right balance is essential. Neither complete withdrawal nor constant availability is desirable. The secret lies in being present when it matters, making those moments memorable, and then retreating to focus on our personal pursuits. Furthermore, cultivating an aura of mystery around our persona is not a game of concealment, but the acknowledgement of human fascination with the unknown. By balancing transparency with discretion, we keep others intrigued, prompting them to engage with us on a deeper level. This equilibrium between revelation and reservation is not about being unapproachable. It's about consciously selecting which facets of ourselves to share, kindling the flame of curiosity. In summary, active listening, coupled with a mindful awareness of our presence and the art of maintaining a delicate balance between disclosure and reservation, elevates us into magnetic and influential individuals. These practices not only enhance our interpersonal connections, but also position us as empathetic and respected leaders, capable of leaving a lasting impact in a world yearning for authentic and meaningful relationships. Have you ever pondered the allure of being an enigma amidst the bustling world around you? Picture yourself treading a less trodden path, where instead of blending into the crowd, you opt to stand out not through clamor, but through the profundity of your silence. Marcus Aurelius, a luminary of antiquity, bestows upon us a profound insight. The essence of life isn't found in following the herd, but in charting a distinct course, far removed from the folly that often envelops us. This concept transcends mere individuality. It beckons us to a journey of exploration, where each layer of our being revealed invites deeper and truer connections. Envision for a moment the allure of a persona veiled in mystery. It's not merely a ploy to capture attention, rather it's a nuanced strategy to foster more profound relationships. By allowing others to gradually unravel the intricacies of our being, we not only sustain intrigue but also forge stronger bonds founded on mutual curiosity and respect. This gradual unveiling nurtures fascination, bolstering our image as unique individuals whose comprehension demands time and dedication. Now, contemplate the art of silence. Amidst a heated debate, the tension of negotiation, or the simplicity of everyday discourse, opting for silence can wield unexpected power. Instead of being construed as passivity, silence can serve as an active tool, capable of guiding conversations, asserting our presence, and earning genuine regard. Silence, when employed strategically, becomes a force that steers, shapes, and defines the trajectory of our interactions. However, like any tool, the adept use of silence requires finesse and discernment. Excessive silence may be misconstrued as disinterest or aloofness. The real skill lies in discerning when to speak and when to let silence eloquently convey our message. This delicate interplay between words and pauses can profoundly alter how we're perceived and the impact we wield upon others. So I ask you, are you prepared to delve into the potency of mystery and silence in your own life? Consider the possibilities these strategies unveil, not only in shaping others' perceptions of you, but also in fostering your own growth and self-awareness. Every moment of silence, every decision to unveil a fragment of yourself, marks a step in a voyage of self-discovery. It's an invitation for others to accompany you, a beckoning toward forging genuine and enduring connections. As we draw our journey to a close, you've explored advanced principles of psychology and Stoicism, unraveling the potency of self-esteem and authenticity. These teachings, amalgamating age-old wisdom with contemporary insights, emerge as instruments for personal evolution and societal influence. Now we urge you to apply these strategies in your life, effecting significant transformations and assuming a leadership mantle. Each interaction you undertake furthers your commitment to personal advancement and sparks change. We implore you to share your experiences, becoming a harbinger of transformation. Are you prepared to venture forth? Your engagement is pivotal for growth and positive influence. Join us on this odyssey of revelations and metamorphoses, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. Until next time.